Last Friday, Ted Cruz endorsed Donald Trump after declining to do so for 2 months at the Republican National Convention. Cruz took to Facebook saying, after many months of careful consideration, of prayer, and searching his own conscience, that he decided on Election Day he will vote for the Republican nominee Donald Trump. He also went on to say he intended to keep his word that he made last year about supporting the Republican nominee. Cruz said that despite significant areas of disagreement, that he still had significant areas of disagreement with Donald Trump, but he is staunchly against Hillary Clinton. But he believes that Hillary Clinton would deliver on her left-wing promises with devastating results for the country. He said his conscience told him that he must do whatever he can to stop that. He also in his Facebook page, he applauded the new list of 21 potential Supreme Court justices released by the Trump campaign. The list includes Mike Lee, who's a very good friend of Ted Cruz and a close ally of Cruz's in the Senate. At the convention in Cleveland, Cruz angered many Republicans by telling the crowd, "Vote for your conscience," rather than a formal endorsement of Donald Trump. His speech drew loud boos, especially from the New York delegation on the stage. Cruz and Trump basically raged a bitter battle through the Republican primaries, with Trump referring to the Texas senator famously saying, calling him lying Ted. Donald Trump, for his part, mocked Ted Cruz's wife's appearance, saying she was ugly. And Donald Trump insinuated that his father might have been involved in the assassination of John F. Kennedy, which is complete fiction, basically. Ted Cruz, for his part, said that Donald Trump was utterly amoral. He said he was a pathological liar, and he also called him a serial philanderer. So Ted Cruz essentially handed it back to Trump. He also said during the primary season that Trump was a narcissist at a level he didn't think he had seen in this country before. So it's been a battle back and forth between Trump and Cruz, but Cruz, for his part, by endorsing Trump now after 2 months, is basically backtracking on what he said on the convention. And basically, he's looking towards either the next presidential election to run should Donald Trump lose this election, or he's looking to gain support with the GOP after it was badly damaged by his suicidal speech at the Republican National Convention. At any rate, Ted Cruz has proved one thing. He's lied about first he lied about not supporting the Republican nominee. Then after the Republican convention, he's lied again that he's supporting Donald Trump after all. He's also a hypocrite in all of this. So I guess there is some truth to what Donald Trump said during the primary, that he's lying Ted. Anyway, Trump's been a gentleman through all of this. In the end, he says he was greatly honored by Ted Cruz's endorsement. Peace, everyone.